Hello, Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We have come with another update that will interest you. They have been telling us that they have police army in Biafra land securing us, right? But this day, I want to announce to Biafrans that the bull has been taken by the horn. I mean, the indigenous people are now doing their own work, courtesy of Simon Ekpa, the wise prime minister. Yes, so many terrorists have found their way in Biafra land, following the, Appian ways in the bushes, in the forest, getting to Biafra land, and the police and military that say they are securing us, they are pretending to have blind eyes towards that. Now that we have known this, our Prime Minister is announcing to us the launch of the men that will be in the forest to watch and to buy those that want to come to Biafra land through the forest. Yes, so I know this will interest you. Because in Ekunege declare Biafra, you have to defend Biafra, and that is what our Prime Minister is doing. It's very interesting. It's a first come, first collect. I'll put the write-up here. You will read it yourself and you will understand what I'm talking about.
And breaking, the Biafra Liberation Army neutralized the terrorists that came to buy Biafrans as usual. They managed to escape with other body bags, but the BLA firepower was heavy. They left this one behind. Those that survived and escaped, and those planning to come and buy Biafrans, ask yourself, is this how you want to end in the name of protecting one Nigeria Islamic terrorist state? Ask yourself, is it how you want to end your life because you want to protect one Nigeria? Let's go ahead and see the video clip that follows this write-up. Don't go anywhere, so that you will grab all the whole updates that this video will provide you.
Today 21 October 21. Now here. On the nation. On the best. One tank. Let me have it. How much good?
So my people, this clip you just watched, that is where Ogbunigwe finished them. Let me play the next clip for you.
Our land be this. Our land be this. We say we don't need this kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
We don't need this kind of nonsense in our land. We don't need this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
It's an end.
Let's go. Brother, that's how the falling side. It's seven.
Hey, it dey show, Anna Bonere. Make una leave us alone, no be by force. Una say no, una won't buy there. Una go dey collect now. Let's move on to the next update. So my people, this picture you are seeing on your screen, this is our brother from Enugu, a musician. They just buy him just like that. Nigeria terrorists just buy him. Let's read it. The entire former Enugu state will be under lockdown on Tuesday, 29th October 2024. This day will be used to hunt the buyers of this innocent man. Enough is enough. Look at the write-up that Guardian Nigeria brought. Police officer arrested, detained over the emder of Enugu musician. Una don see am? Is this an undo Woji? Na dem buy this young man. Have you seen it? And when you see Biafra Liberation Army dealing with them, you say that we are heartless now. It's heartlessness that is worrying them. Why will you be buying your fellow human being like that? Are you even thinking? And uselessing the life of your own fellow brothers and sisters, and you are still considering these people. They are being inhuman to us, and you want us to be clapping for them. Are you being serious at all? Are you even reasoning? So, my people, let me play this audio that will explain that first report I gave that the Prime Minister has already mapped out plan to place our angels at our borders, so they will be staying there in order to prevent all these terrorists, Zoo Terrorist Army and Fulani from entering our land. Just stay tuned so that you'll be able to get the full updates, so we will not get a half-baked gist. Stay tuned. Let us listen to it together.
Breaking news. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BIGIE, gives Nigeria government 72 hours ultimatum over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all Biafrans in their custody. Here the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 24th of October 2024, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, it don't happen. And I want you to pay very good attention to this very news as we analyze this very current development and, of course, the ultimatum issued by the Biafra Republic Government in Exile through the office of the Prime Minister, His Excellency, Ekpa Simon Njoko. I don't want to waste your time. Let us delve into it immediately. And as you can see on your screen, I will be reading this from the official and verified X handle of the Prime Minister of BIGIE, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Recall, few hours ago, this very afternoon, there was a cabinet meeting of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile officials. Some motions were moved by the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, with some members, the cabinet members of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, who were present in that meeting, agreed to this very latest development. So without further ado, let me read from the official and verified X handle of the Prime Minister, as you can see on your screen. This is all that happened this afternoon. Breaking. The Biafra government in an emergency cabinet meeting today, 24th October 2024, voted and approved a resolution to demand Nigeria terrorist government to return every Biafran being detained outside Biafra land within 72 hours. This is an ultimatum. This is not a matter of a beg. Nobody is begging anybody here. We are talking about Biafra government and Nigerian government. And of course, they know what that means. He continued, the 72 hours will expire on Sunday, 27th October 2024. Failing to adhere to this demand, now this is where everybody will pay attention. Failing to adhere to this demand, the zoo, you must pay attention. The Biafra government also voted for the resolution to evict every non-Biafran judge and lock down the following institutions. Again, I'll say to go. Now, like as I said a couple of seconds ago, this is where you have to pay attention. And all the zoo agencies, institutions, and officials must pay very good attention to this very, place. Number one, Federal Government Court of Appeal in Owerri, Federal Government Court of Appeal in Oka, Federal Government Court of Appeal in Enugu Judicial Division, all federal high courts in Biafra land, National Industrial Court in Biafra land. So this very eviction and lockdown will affect only the zoo courts within Biafra territory, be it appeal court or, any other court, high court or whatsoever. This eviction of judges and lockdown of those institutions will only affect these institutions, which I have mentioned above. Now, do you know why the Biafra government decided to target only the courts at this very point in time? And remember that this has nothing to do with our upcoming 2 months lockdown of all the zoo institutions within Biafra territory. It has nothing to do with it. This one is a matter of urgency. Recall that since the last appearance of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the court of the zoo, the DSS has not allowed the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to visit him, to see him and speak to him one-on-one till today. Now, for the fact that our people that they kidnapped in our land, claiming to be IPOB members or, Biafra agitators, something like that, instead of them to try them here in Biafra land, they will take them to Abuja, they will take them to Sokoto, they will take them to Mina, they will take them to, Kaduna, they will take them to Kano, they will take them to Zamfara, they will take them to Borno, they will take them to Niger State, Northern Zoological Republic. They don't even take them to the, west, maybe Lagos. They take them to the northern part of the zoo. And then you wonder, why is it so? Because last time I checked, the northern part, no part of Northern Zoological Republic has the jurisdiction to try any suspect that have deemed, responsible for any crime, that has been accused of any crime within the eastern region. Whenever you arrest that person and you say this is the place where the person committed the alleged crime, that person must be tried in that same area. That is democracy, and that is the rule of law. You don't kidnap somebody in the east alleging that the person might have committed any crime, and then you take that person to the northern part of the zoo to try him. It doesn't happen like that. So the Biafra Republic government in exile is 1,000,000% correct in this. And of course, we are all in it together. We all support this very motion. Now, let me continue and finish it. The Biafra government resolved that these institutions has brought anarchy, death, insecurity, instability, instead of justice, equity, and fairness. Of course, you see that? That is the reason why these institutions has to be shut down. The court of the zoo within Biafra land, because they have only brought anarchy, death, insecurity, instability, instead of justice, equity, and fairness. This is the truth. You can't say it better than this. You can't say it better than this. Now, it was this court that brought Hope Uzodimma that have destroyed the lives of our women and children. This same court that brought Hope Uzodimma from 4th position, all the way from 4th position to number 1 position. Until today, he is still parading himself as the governor of the old Imo State. This same court. That is the reason why the BLGIE said the court must be shut down in as much as they operate for the zoo within Biafra land. It has to be shut down by fire, by force. This is not a matter of a beg. These institutions will therefore be locked down indefinitely from 29th October 2024. You can't say it better than this. There was that man, one man that used to call me every day, used to disturb me. Let me even give you one story because this issue is raised. There's this one man, I don't know him, but he comes from the old Anambra State. He used to call me on phone every day, telling me, lamenting how a certain Fulani George, I won't mention the particular place, but it is within the old Anambra State. This man used to lament to me that there is this Fulani George. I know the exact place, but I cannot mention it live in the air for security purposes. That this very Fulani George has illegally sentenced many Igbo youths to prison. Many innocent Igbo youths to prison who did not even do anything. But because they are Igbo youths, and this man, a Fulani judge, and he's been there for many years. But now, in conclusion, every judges, I want everybody to pay attention to this, because this is the dagger. This last one is the dagger. All judges, every single judge that are not from Biafra land is here, but you are here. You are not from Biafra land, but you are here. You are hereby requested. For now, it is a request. But after 72 hours, it's not going to be a request anymore. Now listen, it's hereby requested to go back to their region, wherever you come from, as their security, your security as a judge operating in Biafra land, but you are not a Biafran, your security will no longer be guaranteed. This is coming from the Biafra Republic government in exile through the office of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko.
All right, I've taken you through many reports. You can hear and see it for yourself that we are not joking. In case of those that want to go and try, they may not come back to give reports. That is the worst thing that will happen to anybody that wants to defend one Nigeria using his precious life. Resign now. Run away from Biafra land if you are a terrorist, because we know they fear terrorism. We know they fear now because and of course we have igwe nke karịrị igwe nke unu bụ ọkarịsịa njọ ilu n'ogbonigwe. I'm telling you, you will all pay dearly for daring to kill Biafrans, for suppressing us even in our own region. You will pay dearly, and that is it. Thank you very much for your time on this very good channel. God bless you all.